Hey, it's Lockie here with a review of the 2020 Nitro Fusion. I'll go through how it turns, flexes, its pop, speed, stability, and how it floats in powder. I'm riding the 159cm model with size 9.5 Solomon launch boots, and the bindings set to positive 12 degrees on the front, negative 9 on the back, and a stance width of just over 21 inches. I weigh around 72 kilos or 160 pounds and am 6 feet tall. The Fusion is an all-mountain board that has a directional shape, taper, a stiffer flex and 25mm setback. It has the cam out camber profile, which is basically just traditional camber that is a little bit more toned down at the contact points. A lot of Nitro boards have quite narrow waist widths, and the Fusion is technically a mid-wide, so there's a little bit of extra width, but is still far from a wide board. The 154cm model has a 253mm waist width, while the 159 has a 254. There's always a trade-off with the board width. The wider it is, riders with big boots can ride them with minimal toe and heel drag, but the narrower it is, the quicker and more responsive it feels turning from edge to edge. The reflex core profiling means that the core is thinner between your feet, which lets you twist the board a little more easily, while still keeping a solid feel in the nose and the tail. Nitro's general name for their stiffer boards is called the All-Mountain Flex. It has plenty of stiffness in the tail, so you can drive pretty hard out of turns, and landing tail heavy is made easy as it doesn't want to flex out of the way at all. Turning is one of the Fusion's strongest points. It turns smoothly and easily, whether that's wider, laid out turns on groom runs, or more surfy, shorter turns in powder. It has a strong and reliable feel, so you can ride fast into unpredictable and chopped up snow, and feel pretty confident that you can just charge through without worrying about the board sliding out. It has plenty of pop, which makes sense with the shorter, stiffer tail and camber profile. Although the stiffer flex does help it pop quite a bit, it doesn't feel too stiff. It's not at all like you're riding a plank. Speed was never a problem. The sintered base is quick on both groom runs and powder, but that's what you would expect for a board at this price level. The Fusion floats easily in soft snow. With the setback stance and taper, it felt like I didn't have to lean back at all to keep it floating, though sometimes I did lean back to get a surfy feel, use the shorter tail a bit more. Riding switch felt okay. It just looks much more like a directional board than it rides. Overall, the Fusion is a pretty good choice if you're an intermediate or advanced rider who would want one main board to ride everything. The camber keeps it solid, stable and poppy for fast riding, while the shape makes it smooth and fun ride in deeper snow. Out of the Quiver range of boards, it's probably the most useful for all conditions, and could easily be the only board you'd need to own. If you're looking at buying any more snowboard gear, have a search on snowboardrobot.com/search first, as it'll search a whole lot of US stores and will show if any of them have anything on sale. If this video is helpful, feel free to subscribe. I have plenty more board reviews coming.